How pumped up are you for the game on Friday against the team in Italy?
Yeah. Yeah, obviously massive game for us, so we're really looking forward to it. I think, making sure that we get a bit of rest into the guys, but then equally make sure that we're on point, because I think when I look at the last three games, the first half performances in the last three games haven't been what we'd expect or what we want. Second half we're coming back, but equally we're giving ourselves a mountain to climb because we're a goal down and trying to fight back and battle back into games. So we need to cut that out. We need to get more a fully rounded performance, which hopefully we'll do against Red Bulls.
Are you expecting though the team not come out flat? Obviously this weekend they got to be pretty pumped up for it.
Well, I mean, I don't think anyone intentionally comes out flat. I think you go through periods where that sometimes happens. I think you speak about it and you try to rectify it. But I think for me, you look at the quality of our passing, especially first half. I've never seen us give the ball away as cheaply so often. Second half we come back out and we start to create some chances, and we end up getting an equaliser fully deserved. And I think we've had some chances before that. But I think for me, when you look at the goal we gave away, the goals we have given away in the games previous to that, the first half performances have been not what we'd anticipate here. So I think it's making sure that we get back to getting for our more fully rounded performances.
The season opener against New York, obviously that result was disappointing for you guys, but going into the rematch, is this kind of where you expected or wanted to be going into facing New York again?
Oh, look, of course. I mean, at any point you want to be top of the league. So, okay, New York have got a couple of games in hand, but for me, it's making sure we focus on what we can control, which is how you train, how you perform. And I think the last three games, for me, our first half performances haven't been what we want. Second half we've come out, we've got our teams and tried to get there, but equally we need to stop giving ourselves a mountain to climb. I think we're going a goal down and giving teams goals, which we need to stop doing. We need to be harder, better on the ball, especially first half. When you look at the amount of times we gave the ball away needlessly under no pressure, which again, that you go through phases throughout the course of the season where maybe you don't play as well as you have done previous. So the mental aspect comes in, and character. You need to step up and you need to accept responsibility, which we've got a great group of guys. I've said many times we've got a fantastic group of players that it means so much to them. So it's something we're aware of and something we're speaking about. But when you've got guys that are as desperate for success as the guys that we have, it's great. It's really what we want.
It was a long time ago, so you take anything from that game, or
well, I mean, there was look, New York will know how we want to play. We know how New York will want to play. But when we played them here, there was a hurricane wind, so it was a little bit different. But look, they're a good team. I mean, they've got some good players, and as we're a good team, we've got some good players. So I think when you get a game like that where you've got the two top teams playing, I think it's exciting for everyone to go and watch. So we're certainly looking forward to the game.
How's the team's confidence level right now?
Fine. I mean, I think we've lost 3 games all season. So, we went on a 17-match game unbeaten run. I think you've got guys in there that are having really strong seasons. So I think for us it's fine. We've drawn 2 games, 2 home games, which we would have hoped to have won. But equally, it happens. You don't always win every game. So I think for us it's managing that frustration, because we want to win games, especially our home games. But equally, you need to reflect, speak about certain aspects, and then come out and try to rectify the things that you need to work on.
How excited are you to play a game with video assist technology available in New York?
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be, it's probably, I don't even want to get into that, to be honest. So, yeah.
New York has 15 goals over their last 5 games. Have you guys identified any keys to kind of limiting their offense?
I mean, look, they've got good players. They've got a lot of pace. So again, I think when in instances like that, you look at Friday night's game, they play against 10 men for a long period of time, and that's where the video referee came in. It was interesting to see that and to watch that. So I think for us, it's the same. You analyse the games, you break down the opposition, you go through it, you speak about it, and then you equally try and show the weaknesses where they are and try and capitalise on them, like New York will do for us. They'll break us down. They'll say this is where they're strong, this is where they're weak. This is how the game goes. So equally, it's making sure you're prepared and that you get the performance that you want.
There's only a handful of games left in the season, obviously. How, without necessarily overstating this, important team. How much of importance could this
Oh,
be?
look, it's a huge game. Yeah, we need to go there and we need to win. You know, let's make no bones about it. You know, we want to go and we want to win the game. I think with the games that are left, you know, for me, it's an important game. You know, and again, it's a test of character. You know, I think when you've had such a strong season, when you've had such a long period where you've been top of the table, you hit a little bit of a patch where, you know, you draw a couple of games at home that you would have hoped you've won. You need to react. You know, and that's, again, go back to the group of guys that we have. We've got guys that are desperate for success and are really hungry for it. So when you've got that, you can really work with it. So it's channeling all that and making sure that we go and give a good performance and give a good account of ourselves on Friday night.